If you enjoy Road to Max Damage and would like to support me, please disable ad block, then refresh the video. Alternatively, you can also donate to me with the link in the description below. Thanks! Hello everyone, this is Amite, and welcome to another episode of Road to Max Damage. Did you like that little intro I made? I figured it would be better than, having me talk about it every single episode at the beginning. But yeah, so here we are, episode 2. I got a lot of great comments on episode 1, so I can see the momentum's gonna carry me through a lot of the hardships that is Maple Story and trying to get to a funded status without using any of my actual money. Oh man, I'm such a fool. So I just streamed my weekly bosses. I did HMAG, I did CRA, I did Empress, I did Golux and all that. And I got all 5 capes and boomed them, unfortunately, so I won't be getting any money for the week, at least any major money, which is a huge problem because let me go to storage over here. As you can see here, this is essentially all the meso I have, only 12 bill. Now, of course, if only 12 bill is like, come on, Amite, 12 bill is a lot of money, and you should shut up, and I hate your videos, I'm gonna dislike them. No, I totally understand, guys. I understand 12 bill may be a lot to some of you, but it really isn't much at the stage I'm in right now. With my current budget, this is what we are going to talk about. The budgets and my shopping list, essentially, of stuff I should be doing. So in my shopping list, I am trying to, let's pull out my equipment here. I'm trying to get some better gear here, primarily looking at these 15% rings. Definitely need more than 15%, and then the belt needs more than 15% as well, but I mean, I love decent speed infusion, but I think eventually when 5th drop comes out, I'll consider the other alternatives, because you can get speed infusion, decent speed infusion as a core in 5th job. So I will have to figure out what's best for me. But essentially what I'm primarily looking at is my shopping list of Golux equipment, since it's the most tradable things that I can afford to trade off, because this is primed. I worked very hard for this. This is ICOG'd, and I worked very hard for this, and then this is this I can maybe change. Maybe I can find a primed pair of pants or whatever. But in midst of all this discussion about my gear, essentially what the bottom line is that I need a lot of money to do a lot of work on my gear. Back to this pendant over here, this 27% pendant. I'm gonna, of course, eventually equip this, but I still need to move this around some accounts and maybe, hopefully, figure out some stuff, because right now, today is October 30th, and I'm waiting for the next month, November, to see what the new Maple Rewards shop has in store, because they did say in the patch notes that they did revamp the store, so I'm assuming there's new items or something. But when I go into the cash shop here, let me go in here with you guys, just to show you. But as you can see, there's nothing really new in this shop. Like, you don't see anything new. It's just the usual cubes, it's just the usual scrolls, the rocks, the shops, the peace socks, the hammers, and the slots. So what I'm assuming is next month they're going to be adding the new items. So as you may have saw, I had almost 8k reward points saved up, and that's basically to get myself ready and record some content. Now, enough blabbing, because I've noticed that I do talk a lot, but I try and do my best to explain all the stuff that happens, and as you may have noticed, I'm getting a bit of lag here, just a stutter every little bit. Uh, it has been an ongoing problem, apparently, with the server, so luckily enough, I've finished everything, so this is going to be bearable, but uh, I'm just going to be setting up my shop right after I'm done recording this segment. But let's go find a good spot to quickly discuss. Alright, so this is a good little spot to have a nice chat, I guess. Right, so my projection about my gear is that I'm aiming for 21% or more. So essentially my cape's done, and these things need to have a little bit of work. But as for Tyrants, I'm going to aim for 10 stars. And then the Golok stuff, of course, like I said earlier. But let's take a look at my stats here. So here I have 17k strength, and I'm 2 mil, 2 mil. Of course, my crit chance is 91. I have 289 boss clean, 94 ignore defense, and then a decent amount of crit damage. So one of the things that made me be successful in this road to max damage from this last series is because of this emblem. This emblem has 12% attack and 18 crit. Now that is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, like, I can use something other than 18% crit because I can subsidize and have it replaced with other things, replace the crit rate by other means. And one of the ways that I was looking at was my inner ability. Now you can get crit chance with the other line. So right now I have a 1.2 million, I believe this is. Yeah, this is 1.2 million honor XP for me. And so as of right now, I know it's going to be painful for me and for probably my viewers as well, but I will have to re-roll this because I am looking for some crit chance. Other ways I can get it is leveling up my Phantom to 210, leveling up a BT, getting a better Magnificent Soul, so on and so forth. I had it on a piece of paper somewhere, but anyways, buff duration I'm not so worried about because heroes don't really need it per se. But with this stuttering, it's probably going to be super hard to maintain it. So I got to do this slowly. But essentially what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be rolling my inner ability to go for a crit chance. So let's do it. Nope. Have some buff duration. So as you can see, the chances are pretty low, as you do get a bunch of different things. Unfortunate. But like I said, I'm not too worried. I have drop gear. Ooh, buff duration. Too bad I'm not a Dark Knight. Yeah, we're looking for crit chance here, essentially. And I probably, if I don't get it within this series of rolls, it's no big deal. I'm not losing out too much. I'm only losing out 10% drop, and I do have some drop gear, just not a lot. As you can see, I'm just getting some weird lines. I'm just gonna do this slowly. It's important that I don't rush this in case I make a mistake. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut the video until I finish re-rolling all of this stuff. Very super rare. I've gotten tons of mesos obtained and tons of drop rate, but not one single line of crit chance yet. I'm not sad about it because it's only 10% additive drop rate and 10% buff duration, which I don't need. So essentially, like, I basically had nothing except for the attack speed. But if I don't get it, it will be fine. But ideally, it would make me very happy. Alright, last row. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, okay. Well, uh, that was an unfortunate run. I mean, 1.2 million honor XP, and that I just randomly got. I wasn't actively farming them, so that was probably about like, I don't know. When did I get the inner ability? I don't remember. Oh well, I traded a very godly inner ability for nothing, but at the same time, I really would prefer the crit chance because I really don't want to level up my Phantom to 210 because that's a really long grind. And then the other ways of doing it, I forgot. It would be to get a a better mag soul, and then geez, I forgot what the other option was. Anyways, no worries. We still have lots of work to do, and I'll definitely come back and visit the Honor XP thing later. No biggie. Alright, so just based on that whole shenanigans with Honor XP alone, I'm gonna have to do a lot of farming, and then just, as well as thinking about the crit rate, I also have a lot of just things to do in Maple, and I'm looking forward to it for sure. Definitely excited because that means I get to play more Maple Story, relaxing Maple Story, even though this is going to be a bit time consuming, and that means I also get to record it, and then you guys will get to watch me miserably fail and do stupid stuff, and then you can tell me all about it in the comments. As for what I will be uploading, like in terms of content itself, I'm not sure exactly what you guys want to see because I will be farming Honor EXP. I will be doing meso grinding or meso making. I will be doing just a lot of the stuff I usually do that's not so interesting. And I don't know if you guys or anyone that's watching right now is particularly interested in that, or would you prefer if I either made like a filler episode, or if I just not make anything and then just once I have all the clips for the next step to Road to Max Damage, then I'll release something. I'm not entirely sure what is it that will be the most beneficial for everyone, including myself. So if you can give me a comment and suggest what to do, that would be great. Well, it's November, so happy late Halloween, guys. Did you get... Well, it's late November. Well, it's now November. Did you guys have a good Halloween? Got lots of free candy, lots of free food. What did you dress up as? Okay, so since it is November, the reward point shop should have reset, and we shall finally get to see what new items they have added. At least that's what they claim to have said. So, let's see. Just as I suspected, they have done absolutely nothing. Well, since I saved all these reward points for nothing, I might as well start spending them on some cubes. Gotta work on that extra pendant I have. I'm gonna buy them one at a time because in case I get something really good, I won't have any extra ones that will go to waste. Because that is the only thing I can cube at the moment. So right now it's 20% drop rate and 9% strength. That's cool and all, but it's not enough. So here we go. 21% magic defense. Nice. Okay, cube number 2. Let's go. Nope. I'm basically looking for any 3-line good stat or any 2 lines of good stat that's not Dex, because Dex does not sell. So, please. Oh, you know what? I'll just keep it, for crying out loud. So after, like, a million cubes, I'm back to where I started. That is just sad. Well, since I have 2 more cubes remaining, I thought I would put it on my greed pendant. Since I am looking for a percent draw rate on it, so... Nope, more decks. Guess I learned I shouldn't be greedy and try and merch even harder, but oh well. Okay, last cube. 15% luck. So not what I'm looking for, but this is fine. I don't mind. At least I got something sellable now. So hopefully that will be around like 7 bill-ish, 6 bill-ish. What does this guy say? Does he have one? 7.5 for a 21% strength one. What about an... What about... Whoa, what the shit? That had to be one of the most easiest merches I've ever done. Holy shit. I love finding mispriced items. That being said, I hate it when it happens to me, but... Whew. Anyway, so we're looking for 2 lines legendary to price check this thing. So at the cheapest, it's 6.5 for Intim luck. I don't think anyone has decks because, like I said, no one wants freaking decks. Alright, so I guess I'll just try 6.5 for now. Although I really would like something other than decks. But if I were to be greedy, that'd be a terrible thing, wouldn't it? Ooh, there's a 27% pendant. I want to go try and get it. If I can have 2 3-line pendants, that'd be nice. I'm gonna leave CO pendant. I bought it for 16 last time. Right now I only have 10 bill. I'm gonna try 14 bill right now. Right, so after that I can then sell these pendants, which is good. I absolutely hate cubing, so that's not so bad. Well, I'm glad I got a lot of the stuff figured out. So primarily it's gonna be a meso issue, and I think based on right before I'm recording this, I had a conversation with one of my friends who's like super pro in the game, and I don't think I'm gonna be aiming for like all my gear to be 3 lines because that's just somewhat ridiculous. Let me just change my earrings. There we go. So these 21% rings are pretty much here to stay, so I can go work on B-Pod on them, and the stuff that can't be traded out, such as this ghost ship badge and stuff, can be B-Podded as well. The tyrants can be B-Podded as well. As for the heart, I may be wanting to work towards an outlaw heart, since it's significantly much better, given the fact that you can get 15 stars on it, well, 12 for practical reasons, and it's also tradable and all that. So if I can get my hands on an outlaw heart, that'd be great, but I don't think I would be throwing B-Pot cubes or more investments onto this thing. And yeah, what else can I do? One more thing I want to do. So I haven't been happy with my alliance for the past like 3 months or so I'm just gonna leave the guild. And then I am talking to my friend about so yeah, I just wasn't happy about it and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna be joining a guild that my friend is in. This is gonna be exciting. I think it's gonna be nice. I'm pretty happy about it. Sorry, I got distracted reading chat again. Anywho, thank you so much for watching this episode. Next episode, I'll definitely be doing more proactive things. It's just like, once again, I'm gonna get my foot on the ground, and whatever the expression is, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye!